Oh guys, welcome back to another video I'm gonna do again. Another what if that I just made today. Probably by this time the video will be out. When part one comes out, I just finished making part one. It's loading up and soon gonna come out soon, so fasten your seatbelts and don't noise. And it shall come out. And yeah. Let's start part 2 of what if Naruto created his own clan. And I'm not explaining all the details because I explained it in part 1 and it's still loading up. By this time by finish, it'll probably be out. So we started off. Part 1 will soon be out. It's just loading up. By the time I finish this part 1 will be out. Trust me. So let me resume where I left off in part 1. That is soon gonna come out. Naruto jumps inside the window, jumps inside, and Hiruzen just makes a puff of smoke. Naruto jumps inside, and Hiruzen, meanwhile, didn't notice Naruto, but then Hiruzen was looking at a bunch of paperwork anime style before Naruto even came in. And Hiruzen was like, oh, you paperwork, you've always got me. Now it's time for me to show you the true power of a Kage. Hiruzen says, puffing smoke from his pipe. And then it seems like he's about to pull out a sword, but it turns out to be a pen. He rips the pen out and gloriously screams, "You shall not defeat me. I am the Hokage, Hiruzen Sarutobi." And Hiruzen then starts writing the paperwork and says, "Give me all you got." Anime style with fire in his eyes. Then glass breaks. Then out of nowhere a figure appears. Blonde hair and whiskers. Really dark whiskers. With slits in his eyes and blue eyes. And Hiruzen jumps up and then he looks and he says, "Naruto?" Meanwhile, Hiruzen's on board taking a coffee break. Meanwhile, Hiruzen's on board taking a coffee break. Yeah, they taking a coffee break. You're like, why the flip with the Hokage zombie be drinking coffee and taking a break? You know them. They sleepy as hell. They can't just keep watching the Hokage. And plus, he's the Hokage. He can wipe out any ninja who tries to kill him. So Hiruzen then says, "Naruto, what are you doing here?" He's like, Naruto says, "I'm back then." And Hiruzen's like, then that means you've used that jutsu to create your own clan. Yes. And can you please give me a spot on the council since I'm a clan head now? And Hiruzen's like, first of all, I can't really do that. And Naruto then says, how I'm a clan that's just immigrated into the leaf. But then the council won't believe my story. And yes, I've explained everything about the clan, so go and watch that. If you haven't, I shall explain again. Naruto's clan that he has created, he used the type of jutsu that Kurama told him about. And his parents, yes, Naruto knows his parents. If you haven't, as I said, part 1 is soon going to come out. But after Naruto used the jutsu that Indra used to create the Uchiha clan by using it on a village and then making every single person in that village an Uchiha. Yeah, that's how it worked. You just It's like a blood. It's like a blood transformation jutsu. It gives you powers. Yeah, Naruto used that. He used the blood type of jutsu that Indra used, so that he can be able to make the Okoye clan. Apparently. Since I didn't make any name, I'm going to call it the Okoye clan. So yes, Naruto would create the Okoye clan, making Hiruzen pretty impressed with what Naruto created. I'm pretty scared as well, because he heard everything. Technically, when anyone that's in the Okoye clan is born with the type of Keki Genkai, it's kind of like the Inazuka, how they have companions, right? Well, Naruto's clan has companions instead of the Hyuga. Instead of the Inazuka having companions being dogs, they have being foxes who can grow other tails. As soon as the person is born, when a person is born into the clan, the person will be born with something like a fox in their stomach. They'll be born with a fox mark, and now indicate that there's a fox, that they have fox. Okay, let me explain. Kurama put his chakra into this jutsu, meaning that when anyone is born into this clan, they have Kurama's chakra, and they also have the Nine Tails chakra. Meaning, they can use some of the Nine Tails power, but they're not Jinchuriki. So they can't at the same time. Only the fox companion can. How do I put this with the perspective everyone can understand? So, like when you're a kid, when you're growing up, this companion of yours is in your stomach collecting your chakra. And since this clan is descendants of Otsutsuki's, you could descendant of the Uzumakis, they still have immense amount of chakra. So there will be something sealed inside of you that will be slowly getting your chakra and getting the chakra signatures. And yeah, like it'll just be slowly feeding on your chakra to get powerful and to get used to your power. I know you don't understand. It's like a fox companion. But instead of the fox picking you to be its companion, it's born right with you. Like, just imagine this. It's like having the Nine Tails shielding you, but it's not. There's a weird chakra you're born with that looks like it's slowly taking some of your chakra and storing it inside of it. Then, that chakra, as soon as it's finished storing the chakra, your chakra inside of it comes out, and it takes a physical appearance as a fox with one tails, which if you could get your Jugogan powerful enough, you'll be able to get them to have a tail, to grow another tail. They can grow only up to 9 tails, and that's the limit. Yeah, and when it grows up to 9 tails, that will determine the power of the let's say your friend. So it's technically like a summoning, but not. And since you have a companion like that, you could also do jutsu with it. It's okay if you don't understand, but it's a sort of like chakra that can take physical form and then disappear at the same time. Take physical form and disappear at the same time, so yeah. Yeah. So Naruto would be... So yeah, that's how Naruto's clan's dojutsu would work. Yeah, so Naruto's clan would be like that. I explained it in part 1. That should probably be out a few minutes by part 2 is out by now. That's still probably gonna be loading by now. So it's loading and it'll soon be out, so hold on to your seats and I will explain everything that happens about Naruto's clan in there. It's a 1 hour. It's a 1 hour. So yes, Naruto would come back from from his expedition to get people to join his group or clan, and Kurama teaching him that blood transfusion jutsu that Izuna used to create the Uchiha clan. Yeah, so like that. So if I can, yeah, I'm just gonna call him Izuna. Izuna and Ashura. So yeah, Naruto would have that type of power and would be able to use it to freaking, what do you call it? Yeah, he'll be able to use it more efficient. And they have a dojutsu. And yes, Naruto's clan would be put and instated into the leaf, making everyone so freaking surprised out from a new clan just arriving with tremendous power, fox-like abilities that can wipe out a village, and even one clan member that has trained his power enough could master that. Yes, Naruto's clan have little bits of Kurama's chakra, so they only have like 50, they have bits of Kurama's chakra, which as soon as they have bits of Kurama's chakra that could come out, that could go into a physical form and has his own personality and go back into the user's body. Yeah, that's the Kekkei Genkai they have. And you can train that Kekkei Genkai and get it all the way to level 9. Which will mean there will be a medium version of Kurama with 9 tails. But whenever you unlock that Kekkei Genkai, there will only be a fox with 1 tails. With just 1. And yeah. So that's what happened. So yeah. Naruto's clan would just be instated, and everyone was surprised to hear about their destructive ability and fox-like features, and also animalistic features. And Naruto's clan symbol, would be like this. Yeah, this is what Naruto's clan symbol is going to be looking like. That's what it's going to be looking like. You ready to see that? That's what Naruto's clan symbol is going to be looking like. Fox. Just a fox chilling. Just a fox chilling. Yeah, that's my dad on phone. Yeah, so yeah, that's how it goes. And it's really hard to beat them. And plus if they master the Kekkei Genkai, they can almost obliterate a village. But they left the obliteration part out because they didn't want Danzo to come in. And since Naruto heard about Danzo and what he's been doing, that he loves controlling people, He make them be resistant to Sharingan Genjutsu, meaning Danzo can manipulate no one and can't start killing them to collect bits of the chakra. And also the Akatsuki has to go for the main Ninetales because they can't capture them and try to unseal the chakra because that would be impossible. That would be really, really impossible. Why? Because their chakra is not sealed inside the person. Secondly, it's mixed with their own chakra. And thirdly, that chakra won't even be enough to awaken the Ten Tails. So you have to go for Naruto still. He's the one that has that's Kurama, which Kurama created so many versions of himself that he made a summoning pack. No, he didn't make a summoning pack, I'm not an idiot. The clan head, Naruto has a full Ninetales, and the Ninetales is always given to the clan head only. So strategically, you have a clan with so much power in your midst. Every single villager is quaking in fear whenever they see Naruto. And their clan head has not been announced. So Naruto actually joins the council. And Naruto's hair is completely different. With the genetic mutation that Kurama did, Naruto's hair is actually black. So you don't really know it's Naruto. And we'll get into the story now. Naruto would walk into the council room with the council mom's back, and everyone sees him, and they're like, the Inuzuka just look at him, and Naruto just walks passively and sits right beside Kiba's mom. And then Kiba's like, huh? Then Kiba's mom then looks at Naruto right beside her, and then opposite her, like Naruto sits at the other row, at the other side of the council room. Like when the clan heads sit, they sit at a long table. All the clan heads sit right there. Naruto's sitting at the opposite side of Kiba's mom, and Kiba's mom then growls and then starts talking. It's so, your clan and our clan sort of have a mix together. Can you explain that? And Naruto then says, your clan and our clan don't have any mix. And he's like, your clan, let me guess, your clan is probably related to ours. Naruto then says, no, my clan, the Okoye clan, are actually descendants of the long forgotten and almost extinct Uzumaki, which almost makes everyone's jaw drop. Yes, they're technically a clan. We're technically a clan specializing in tracking, sealing, and have an immense amount of chakra. And also, we also have pieces. We also have something like pieces of the Ninetales chakra. Naruto reveals the secret. And yes, we have a dojutsu called the we have a dojutsu called the Jugogan that specializes in seeing through almost any concrete tracking scent, and also like the Hyuga seeing chakra. Yes, so we specialize in very tracking and attacking and espionage, and also assassination. That's all our clan specializes in. And we also have animalistic, animalistic versions. We have long black hair, blue eyes with slits, activate dojutsu, this is how we... And we also have a Keke Genkai that also when activated might seem like the Ninetales chakra, but it's not. Naruto activates and an orange fox just pops up, and he's like, "That's my Genkai." And they're like, and everyone just starts bursting out in laughter. As then the fox just gets pissed and says, "Who the f are you laughing to?" And then after the fox, then everyone just starts laughing. "That's your Genkai. You can't even dream of becoming a clan in Konoha." And Naruto just looks at the fox, and the fox pops out 9 tails and growls at everybody, and then literally pops up, becomes a ginormous fox, and glares at everyone. "I like to see you laugh now. Huh? You wanna laugh? Yeah, you wanna laugh. Keep laughing. You're gonna die." As the fox starts opening his mouth, and a ball just comes out, and then Naruto, and then after the fox just shoots the blue ball at a wooden dog Naruto placed. No, Naruto teleports everyone outside, and the fox just shoots a tailed beast bomb at a freaking tree that blows up and obliterates it, and obliterates the whole entire forest, and shutting everyone up. And then Naruto then says, "Yeah, I would like you to say you can't be a part of the Leaf Village, okay? Okay, Hiyashi? I'd like you to say that again. I didn't really hear you." And then everyone's sweat just drops, and he's like, "How dare you?" And Naruto then just walks up to a tree, and then after he's like, "I'll demonstrate." And then after that, he activates his Jogogan, and also starts looking beast-like and becoming wild-like, and looking beast-like and becoming like he's a fox in the wild. And then he just does a palm, and every tree in his path is gone, letting out a ginormous roar that makes everyone tremble, fear, and everything cracks, since he kind of has like beast-like features. So Naruto just walks off, and they don't know who this person is, and Naruto just sits down. So I'd like all of you to say that again. Just because we're a clan and you guys are way more powerful does not mean you can withstand us. Start a clan war, you're done. And everyone just gulps and sits down. Like, but the power that Naruto just shown, he's the power of a high-level Kage. And Naruto just says, "Oh, sure, I wasn't even trying to use my full power," and everyone's jaw just drops. Like, all their jaws are on the ground, because Naruto just didn't mean to use his full power, and he obliterated almost an entire forest of trees. And the Genkai that they have, that is technically they have a Genkai. Naruto explains that they have little tiny fragments of the Nine Tails chakra, which the civilian council starts yelling at them that they shouldn't be a part of the Leaf. And then Naruto then explains that a long time ago, the truth is that they were created by the Uzumaki clan, whose experiments went wrong and invented them, who have a lot of power that can rip through a lot of things. They decided to inject the Nine Tails chakra. Yes. And also one more thing Naruto explains. That Naruto says, "Yeah, we're technically descendants of 3 clans. We're descendants of the Uzumaki, Namikaze, and the Senju." And everyone's jaw almost widens. The Namikaze, yeah, he doesn't say Namikaze, he just says Senju. And everyone's eyes almost pop out and feel like they're about to lose them. Senju. Everyone's eyes just widen. Yes, back then the Senju clan, led by Tobirama, after Hashirama's death, Hashirama decided to do an experiment by putting it was when the Uchiha clan and the Senju clan were still at war with each other. So we were created a long time ago. Before Hashirama or Hashirama's father were even clan heads. We were experimented on by the Senju clans to find a way to make a powerful being like the Nine Tails to wipe out the Uchiha and defeat them in the war, which ended up failing. And that's how we have these beast-like creatures and incredible power, embodying healing strength. That's how we have a high tolerance to poison, alcohol, and other stuff. So you can't technically poison us. So you can't really poison us, so it's impossible. Naruto just making that up. And everyone just eyes pop out. So it's impossible to kill Naruto unless you jutsu. And secondly, that weird Kekigenkai that he just explained, whenever a clansman in their clan is born, they're born with they were actually created and had a fragment of the Kyuubi's chakra. Meaning, when they're born, there's a tiny piece of the Kyuubi's chakra that starts collecting chakra from the person and putting it inside that chakra and turning it into theirs. There's a type of Kyuubi chakra. So yeah, the Kyuubi's chakra's in there when we're born, and it starts slowly collecting chakra, and then when it's the right time, it comes out as a fox in physical form that has its own personality, and yeah, like other tail beasts. They're just made out of chakra, and they can turn into physical forms. So everyone just drops. Yeah, everyone's jaw is dropped. Like it's just dropped on the floor. Not only are they related to the Senju and Uzumaki, they also have fragments of the Kyuubi chakra in them. Danzo gains it interesting, and Naruto says, yes, we have fragments of the Kyuubi chakra. And then after, Naruto then puts on a death glare and says one more thing. And then says, yes, we have fragments of the Kyuubi chakra. It's impossible to absorb. We have fragments of the Kyuubi chakra. And also one more thing, it's impossible to absorb or someone to rip it out because it's not sealed. And Naruto says one thing. The truth is we're born with fragments of the Kyuubi chakra. Meaning any attempts of you guys to try to create another version of the Kyuubi to make yourself even more powerful will just be pure idiocy. Because that's impossible. Since we're born with the Kyuubi chakra, it means we're inside our chakra. It means you can't unseal, means it's not unsealable because there's no seal, or our chakra's not sealed into it. Also meaning that we can withstand genjutsu. Meaning not even the Sharingan or Mangekyo, not even the Mangekyo Sharingan can control us. We have a high tolerance to resisting that. Even the power of Shisui Uchiha, the Body Flicker Masters, Mangekyo Sharingan, the Totonatsu Kami, cannot control us. It's impossible. It's inferior. And also, anytime you try to fight, you're gonna die. Anytime you try to cast the genjutsu on us, the person who casts the genjutsu would get the genjutsu repelled, and it's like a reflection. The genjutsu is put on them instead of us. And also the Totsu Natsukami is useless against us, so you can't really control us or anybody else. And not only that, our clan was, since our clan was created by the Senju clan, Naruto then says, the truth is, we only respect the Hokage. Naruto then tells everyone that that clan is only to respect the Hokage. That's it. As with their true goal, since this clan created the leaf with the Uchiha. So everyone hearing this and taking this very subtly, they're now freaking scared. Dude with that much power, able to massacre a whole entire village. If all of them were together, massacre a whole entire village, even the 4 great nations can't even handle them. And they'll probably have a lot of power, so no messing around. And Naruto takes the old Uzumaki compound and then says that and then the Hokage sends it to the Uzumaki compound. No, I'm gonna change the name of Naruto's clan to the Kamikaze. It's not the Namikaze, it's Kamikaze. The clan's name is Kamikaze. It's like, you guys might think it sounds like Namikaze, but it's not. It's Kamikaze. The Kamikaze clan is not gonna be living in the freaking Namikaze clan's compound. It's just gonna be living there. And every academy student just randomly sees someone carrying the Kamikaze clan symbol on them, are pretty much so confused to their animalistic appearance, because they look like they will rip you to shreds, but in reality they're just a bunch of dudes who just look like that. So yes, Naruto's clan has grown inferior and more deadly than Leaf. Like literally Danzo, when he hears that it's impossible for you to freaking control them, this man does not even think of using the Totsunashi Kami. And secondly, the only person they serve is the rightful Hokage. So Danzo thinks to become Hokage, but Naruto makes it very clear. And Naruto also made it very clear by whispering to Danzo's ear when he was leaving, yeah, Danzo, one more thing. We don't be loyal to anyone like you. Anyone that's not fit to be Hokage. And also, if the Hokage were to die, we don't listen to anybody that's not fit, or that's not fit to rule the leaf properly. We ignore them and don't respect them. They must earn respect. And secondly, we don't respond to people we don't respond to people who are power thirsty and want to become Hokage because of power, because then we'll kill them. That's it. So Naruto takes that into mind. That's a no-no zone. That's a no-no zone. Yeah, so enough explaining about what happened in the council room. We moved to Naruto, who's now been re-enlisted, and now everybody sees a new kid walk in. By the way, you're probably like, who's the head of the Kamikaze clan? Well, that is Minato. The truth is, Naruto's developed a jutsu for Minato to be able to come out and look like he's there. And Naruto could go to school. So technically his parents handle the clan business. Since this man is still a kid and he needs to do kid stuff, so he just what do you call it? He just goes to school, and everyone sees Naruto walk in, but he has black hair, and he has blue eyes with slits in them, and Aruka, who's like, no way, it can't be. Aruka, who actually respects Naruto, got to know that Naruto would be coming back. And then everyone sees this man walking with the Kamikaze Clan symbol on his back. And they're like, huh? Who the flip is he? Sasuke, who's just arrogantly sitting there. Sakura, who's fighting over him. Naruto walks in. He just walks in so casually with the orange fox sitting on his head, which turns out that now in his mindscape there's two Kurumas. The reason why, because Naruto got the same Kekkei Genkai, so he could now put Kuruma in the real world. Just joking, there's not two Kurumas, there's just one. So he can put Kuruma in the real world, and Kuruma is just sitting on top of his head, and Naruto's wearing a mask, and just standing there with this, just standing there with a bored expression, and he's just looking at everybody, and everybody just sees this man open the door, and as soon as everybody sees, everybody just stops chatting as soon as they see him, and he just walks in, walks up. They see the Kamikaze Clan symbol, and everyone's like, wait, who the wait, you're a Kamikaze? Kamikaze? And then Naruto says yes. No way, it's one of those clan people. The Kamikaze Clan, they're a new clan they're very worldwide, known for their taijutsu type. And then Aruka comes in with Naruto, and Aruka says, everyone silence. And Aruka says, we have a new student. Aruka, who's about to start his class, walks in, and Ambu pops out of nowhere. Kakashi comes, and he opens the door, and yeah, Naruto and Kakashi were talking, meanwhile, while Minato was still handling the clan situation thing. And yeah, Kakashi just saw Naruto. Kakashi was called to the Hokage's office, and Hiruzen told him to bring Naruto to the academy and introduce him, and gave Naruto a form to enter the graduation, since Naruto probably by now knows the multi-shadow clone jutsu. And yeah. So we skip to Kakashi walking down the hallway with Naruto, who's just wearing a mask, and he's just walking down. Then they stop at a class saying 223. And then Kakashi's like, this should be the class. And Naruto says, okay. Then they walk in, and they see. Then Naruto walks in and remembers this class. Kakashi walks in, and Naruto just stays out there, and he's like, I'll just stay out here. Kakashi walks in, and then Kakashi then comes in the class, and Aruka, who's teaching his class, Kakashi knocks and comes in the door. And he's like, and Kakashi just comes and says, I'm sorry to interrupt everyone in this class. I'm sorry to interrupt this class, but I have an urgent message from Lord Hokage. And Naruto actually asks Kakashi comes with Naruto and the Hokage. Yeah, Kakashi walks in, and the Hokage comes in too. He's like, yeah, I better know this kid respect Naruto or kill him. So, yeah. So, Hiruzen comes as well. And Hiruzen comes with the Kakashi. And everyone is like, hello, Lord Hokage. Then the Hokage smiles and says, hello. And then after Naruto just walks in, Naruto walks in right behind the Hokage. Naruto, if I keep saying the Hokage is there, he's not. Naruto walks in right beside freaking Kakashi, and everyone just looks at him. A dude with an orange fox just holding him like a teddy bear. with an orange fox dog, with an orange fox looking like Akamaru when he was in Shippuden, with only one tail. Yeah, Kurama doesn't want to scare the kid, so he used the Keke Genkai that he gave Naruto to make him seem like he only has one tail. And Naruto's just right there, just saying hi. And everyone sees the clan symbol on his back. They're like, who the flip is he? And then a kid just says, I think I've seen that symbol. That's the symbol of the Kamikaze clan. And everyone's like, the Kamikaze clan? Wait, the Kamikaze clan that just arrived in the Hidden Leaf. The Kamikaze clan that just arrived in the Hidden Leaf. He's a part of that? Dang, this man can... Dang, he's nothing. Everyone can just knock this man out. And then Naruto then just gets pretty pissed. And he's like, and then after everyone just starts chuckling and saying, haha, kamikaze. Oh yeah, and then Naruto releases a harsh amount of bloodlust. And he says, make fun of my clan one more time, I will kill you. First of all, I don't know who the flip you're calling a weakling. Whose clan you're calling a weakling clan. Which we're not weaklings. We can actually wipe out the whole entire leaf if we wanted to. So I would suggest you respect... Naruto does not say that. The Kamikaze clan are very wide known. Now Naruto made himself wide known. And he made it a bit wide known too much by destroying a hidden stone amount of Platoon of Shinobi. And then put that the Namikaze clan, only one member was able to do that. And everyone who now knows that the Namikaze clan is a part of the leaf now are scared. Because they have a special dojutsu that can even superior the Sharingan. That can even go apart toe to toe with the Sharingan and defeat it. That's what they're known for. So the kids in Naruto's classroom are pretty uneasy about this. They're pretty uneasy because they've heard a lot of things about them. How they've been able to destroy, how they can be able to destroy the whole entire Leaf Village if they wanted to. Which is pretty intimidating. So Naruto just walks in and then Kakashi then hands Iruka the form and then says, the Kage told me to give you that. And then after Iruka nods, and then Kakashi says, Naruto, he says, hey kid, you can come in now. Hey kid, when are you gonna stop hiding? When are you gonna stop hiding behind Iruka? And then when are you gonna stop hiding behind the stadium? The stadium. And then Naruto walks out, and he's like, and then Naruto just walks in. He just walks in, and he's like, he walks in so casually that no one even noticed. Like this man just walks in. And then after Iruka's like, okay, so you must be the new guy that's supposed to be assigned to my class. And Naruto just gives him the gifts. Yes, Iruka sensei. Oh, you probably know my name. Yes, Iruka sensei, I've actually been here before. Yes, Iruka sensei. And then Naruto just says, and then everyone is like, huh? Then Naruto just says that, and then Iruka's like, wait, kid, how the flip do you know my name? Yes, Iruka sensei, I've actually been in this. Naruto just says, nice to see you. Nice to see every single person here again. It seems like this class hasn't changed. Not even one bit. Except for that not even one bit. Everyone is still in place. Glad it hasn't changed for a while, Naruto says. And everyone is confused, and then Naruto then just says, Kakashi then disappears and says, oh, my job is done already. And Naruto then just says, okay, class, this is our new student. Naruto then just says, Aruka, you can say my real name, you do know that, right? Naruto told the Hokage to tell them his real name, so Aruka then says, well, it certainly is glad to have you back. Well, you can take your seat. He's like, wait, what is his name? And then Naruto then says, long time no see, how come you don't remember? Try to guess. You don't remember? Then Naruto then says, you guys probably remember. You probably think I'm a demon still. And Naruto then says, my name is Naruto Kamaka. You probably know my name. You do know my name. I might look different and not have my blonde hair and still wearing a mask, hiding my whiskers, but you do know me by my blue eyes. And then everyone's like, wait, blonde hair? Don't you remember the blonde hair? Don't you remember? Fine, I'll just intervene. Say my name. My name is Naruto Kamaka. Naruto then just says, since you guys won't remember, I'll just say it. My name is not. And then before he says it, Shikamaru's like, dang. You know it's really been a long time. You almost had us worried that you were dead. Then Shikamaru's like, oh, friend Shikamaru. And then Naruto says, fine, since you guys haven't really found that out, how about I just say the name instead of Shikamaru? Well, Shikamaru says, long time no see, Naruto Kamikaze. And then everyone's eyes just widen. And then Naruto then says, yes, that's correct, Shikamaru. That's correct, Shikamaru. And everyone just says, wait, what? What do you mean? And then after that, Shikamaru just says, the person standing right before us is actually the same knuckleheaded brat we used to remember during class that couldn't even remember a test, Naruto Uzumaki. Well, right now you're talking to the real Naruto. The truth is, you're actually talking to the real Naruto right now. It's like, you're not. Wait, you're telling. Kiba just says, wait, you're telling me, wait, Shikamaru, you're saying that this kid right over there is actually Naruto, but he's actually a part of the Kamikaze clan, meaning that he's actually a part of a noble clan that's somehow related to us, and then somehow related to us, Inazuka. And then Naruto says, for goodness sake, 100% sake, we're not related to the freaking Inazuka clan. We're not related to the freaking Unozuka clan. Yes, we might have the same traits, but we're actually descendants of the Uzumaki clan. And Naruto then says we're actually descendants of the Uzumaki clan and the Senju clan. So someone please correct yourself. We're not related to nobody. And yes, since I'm related to the Senju clan, and since I'm also related to the related and a great grandson of Hashirama Senju. That's true. So can you flip? No, Naruto doesn't say the Hashirama Senju part, but he is related to him. And Naruto says, so please, can you please not say that anymore? Because it's actually getting irritating. Everyone's saying that and claiming that we're actually a clan related to the Inazukas. We're not. And then no. Kiba did not say that. A random kid in the class said, "That's the clan that's related to the Inuzukas." And Kiba then says, "Yeah, Naruto's right. He's not related to us or anybody. Get that in your heads. First of all, if he was related to the Inuzukas, the Inuzukas carry dogs. We carry." Naruto then says, Kiba then says, if he was related to us Inuzukas, that will be able to mean that that would have to mean that Naruto would act. Kiba then explains that first of all, yes, we do have dog companions, but we Inuzukas don't give giant dogs like that, or fox. We don't literally give the first infant a ginormous dog like that. That's impossible. They have to friend it, and the dog has to grow up in their whole entire childhood. And secondly, the Inuzuka clan does not have a massive amount of chakra. And secondly, and once more importantly, the Inuzuka clan has a Kekkei Genkai. The Inuzuka clan is not even able to have a Kekkei Genkai, while the Namikaze clan has a Dojutsu. So, you can't really call us related to them. And everyone's like, so you're not? Yes! Who the flip told you that we're related to them? Whoever told you that is probably an idiot, because we're not. Kiba then says, whoever told you that is saying the wrong thing. He's like, oh, that's what my mom told me, though. And secondly, we're not even powerful enough to have that much strength and power and have a dojutsu. So, well, whatever you heard, you better get it out of your head, because that's not true. So Naruto just walk up, sit down, and then just put his head on his desk casually and just sit right beside Shikamaru Choji and Kiba, who Kiba and Naruto are just chills because they're not, and Kiba and Naruto are not really bros. So they kind of have a little clash with their eyes until the teacher says, well, it's time for the taijutsu class. And Naruto's like, taijutsu? This is going to be interesting. And Sasuke, who's like, huh? Yeah, the Haruka takes them outside and tells them everyone they're partnered with. Naruto gets partnered with Sasuke, and Sasuke is like, I guess it's time for me to finish that. Naruto, it's best you and your little, it's better that you and your weird, whatever you call it, little cute foxy run off and go cry for your clan, even though you're nobility clan. And Naruto then starts laughing. And then Naruto then says, you're so arrogant, Sasuke. First of all, you act like the Uchiha clan can even kill me. And Naruto says, for goodness sake, oh yeah, one more thing. You can't defeat me easily. You do know that, right? You do know that in your clan's history book, right? Yeah, Naruto sort of made a weird thing. Kurama is actually connected to the stone tablet, so he made a writing trying to make in the Uchiha clan history, which Naruto did, making that the clan that Naruto created is actually pretty powerful. So Naruto made up a type of history book to give Sasuke to make it seem true. And Sasuke says, I know about you and the Kamikaze clan. Just because you guys can beat the Sharingan doesn't mean doesn't mean that you could actually defeat the Uchiha overall. We can still copy your movement. Naruto then says, how can you copy our movements when we're very faster than you? And then Naruto then says, start. And, yeah, you know what happens. Sasuke gets turned into a knuckle sandwich. Sasuke says, I'm gonna destroy you and prove that. Running at Naruto, and Naruto just casually dodges Sasuke's punches. And Sasuke tries punching him over and over and over again, but Naruto's dodging. And he's like, time for then Sasuke jumps in the air and says, fire style, fireball jutsu. And then Naruto says, wait, is a jutsu allowed? Iruka just shrugs and says it's not in the jutsu, as long as the jutsu doesn't kill the opponent. And Naruto just like, doesn't kill? And then Naruto jumps up, and Naruto then the fireball hits Naruto head on, and Iruka thinks that he might have made a mistake. And then it just shows that it just shows a burning log. And then Naruto's like, nice try, Sasuke. And Sasuke was like, wait, burning log? Sasuke jumps up, but it's way too late. It's too late. Naruto then says, Kurama, now. Naruto says, Kurama, now. And Kurama then has a ginormous tail beast bomb shot at Sasuke, which not too much power, enough to break him. Not too much power. He's holding back so much. Not too much power enough to knock a Genin out and break a few bones. It hits Sasuke direct impact and breaks Sasuke's arm. Like, no, just joking. Kurama jumps at Sasuke, ready to slice. Sasuke jumps away. Naruto grabs his hand, twists it, and then after it hits him in the ground and breaks Sasuke's arm right then and there. And Sasuke, who screams out in pain, and Sakura and the Fangirls are like, what? And then Naruto says, secret, ninja arts. Naruto looks like he's in a state where he looks like a fox. Ninja arts. Ninja art. Fox and predator and prey. Making Sasuke try to run, which he later pops his arm back. Yeah, Naruto did not really break his arm, he just popped his arm out. Sasuke pops his arm back and then runs straight for Naruto, and Naruto's just like, Judodan. And then after he activates it, and Sasuke, who's pissed, and he activates his Jugodan, and then he runs straight at Sasuke at blinding speeds. And then after he starts sniffing through the air, and then Sasuke's preparing a fireball right behind Naruto, which it hits Naruto, but then Naruto then just poofs. And meanwhile, Sasuke is smirking. Sasuke is smirking. You're probably asking, why is Sasuke smirking? The truth is, the Namikaze clan is actually not made to serve the Senju. They are also made to be loyal to Uchiha, so the Namikaze and Uchihas are technically friends, so Naruto and Sasuke got that friend vibe. And then you see Sasuke chuckle with Naruto just chilling, like he has a kunai at Sasuke's throat. And he's like, nice try, Sasuke. It seems you've been slacking since when I was gone. It's like, oh, you think I was slacking? And then Sasuke just poofs away, revealing it was a clone. And then Sasuke tries to attack Naruto, but Midoriya gets tripped, and Naruto jumps up in the air and starts doing the same hand sign. Starts doing hand signs that says lightning style, and says, Naruto then says, Naruto then says, you do know the Namikaze clan does have the same high affinity towards lightning, right? And Naruto says, ninja arts of the Namikaze clan. Lightning cloak dissolve. Lightning cloak lightning cloak heavy armor. Naruto then starts having lightning cackle around him. Starts to cackle very violently, breaking everything in its path. Naruto rushes straight at Sasuke. Sasuke then says, Uchiha style. Lightning Great Destroyer. Lightning Cloak. The Uchiha have a strong connection towards lightning and fire. Not only that, they have the same jutsu the Namikaze have. So Sasuke actually has. Sasuke says fire style, light fire cloak. Yes, you're probably like, why does Sasuke have a fire cloak? Because Sasuke is able to use. The Uchiha were able to create a fire cloak. We're struggling to create a jutsu to defeat the Senju, so they decided to create a jutsu called Fire Cloak. Just joking though. The Uchiha have a jutsu in the library called Fire Cloak. And Sasuke got Fire Cloak. These two techniques are S rank, so kinda making Sasuke and Naruto OP, because since Naruto became OP, Sasuke has to become OP, so I'm trying to make it fair, so when the fight at the Valley of the End is gonna be tied. And they rush at each other. All you just see is cackles when Naruto is attacking, and then clashes. And then Haruka, but his chance is sweating, because you could barely see him. And then you see the Hokage, who's just standing there. The Hokage, who's just freaking standing there with all the other clan heads, and everyone's sweat drops. They look at the Minato. They look at Minato, who went by the name Sudoku Namikaze, just sitting there. This man is just sitting there. And then after Minato, who's saying that let's just say Minato, the Minato who says, that's the power of the Namikaze clan. That's the power of the Namikaze clan. That's one of her jutsu. And then Naruto says, lightning bolt, lightning style, lightning bolt charge. And everyone knows if they don't end this fight if this fight doesn't end quickly, the whole entire academy might end up in rubble. And Sasuke then after you see a huge crash in the ground and a tiny little crater just chilling, and that turns out to be Naruto, who's knocked to the ground. All the fangirls are cheering, then Naruto disappears and knocks Sasuke right to the ground. So hard, in fact, that Sasuke then lands really fast with fire all around his hand and a little bit on his eyes, and then Naruto, who has lightning on his eyes, with the Jugogan activated, meaning Kurama can attack, and Kurama is rushing at this man at blinding speeds, almost about to chomp him. Sasuke disappears using a fire boost and launches a giant fireball towards Naruto, which hits him. But it turns out to be a clone, and Naruto then just knocks Sasuke so hard, and Sasuke at this point has exhausted his chakra, passes out from chakra exhaustion, and also for getting a huge knockout. And all the girls seeing that move then just starts yelling and saying that Sakura then starts yelling and saying, that's unfair. Naruto's cheating. And then every single clan head watching through the Hokage's ball is just like, just knows they just witnessed one of the Namikaze clan's secret techniques. which is pretty dangerous when you look at it. Like, I mean, their hands become pointy. Like, it just looks like another version of Kakashi Shidori. But Sasuke is knocked out clean cold. And then all the fangirls just see Sasuke with the ripped shirt, Sasuke bloodied over, and then after they start yelling that Naruto has too much power, he should be disqualified. But then Naruto just walks off casually with only, Naruto comes out of his cloak panting, and then after he starts walking away. Yes, Namikaze clan members have a strong connection to their nature. The truth is, whenever Naruto, he has lightning chakra nature. They have jutsus of every nature, so when you're a kid, they find out your nature and give you a cloak of that nature. Like, say if you have lightning style, they'll give you a higher version of you'll be able to learn the higher version of the lightning cloak. If you have fire style, the same thing. You're probably wondering, how does Sasuke have that? Well, the Uchiha clan also have the same thing, but so they didn't really copy the Uchiha clan. They didn't really copy the Uchiha clan. The Uchiha clan just had that to deal with Hashirama, but the fire version of the fire cloak is actually completely different. It's just blue flames. Yeah, so it's completely different and it takes out a bigger form, like your hair is on fire. Sasuke's hair wasn't. It's just that his hands were on fire. There was fire around his hands that weren't burning him. And there was a bit of fire around his legs that were able to get him faster. Yeah, it's for the rest. It's also, I like the rest. Like, Naruto was so, like, every single person was gasping. Everyone was just flabbergasted and pretty much scared. And all the fangirls of Sasuke keep saying that Naruto keeps cheating. So they're like, we should disqualify Naruto. Yeah, Ruka-sensei, he cheated. They're not supposed to be used to jutsu. And then Aruka's like, well, actually Naruto didn't cheat. It's just Sasuke actually lost fair and square. Naruto actually did not cheat. He actually has a, he can actually do that. It's only if it could hurt a person. But you did not do that. I'm gonna tell my mom he's gonna fire you. Then Naruto Sakura says, my mom is on the civilian council. I'm gonna ask her to kick Naruto out of the academy. And then Naruto then goes off to Sakura and starts laughing. Like, Naruto starts laughing, and then after Naruto then stops laughing and says, first of all, one thing I need to explain to you, Sakura. Sakura, you really think your mom can kick me out? First of all, your mom cannot fire First of all, you really think that your mom could actually get Aruka fired from the academy? What, Sakura? Are you sure you didn't hit that when I did my jutsu you didn't get electrocuted too? That you didn't get electrocuted? That could have changed the mindset of your brain? Do you think somebody on the civilian council could actually get somebody that's a shinobi fired? First of all, haven't you not heard something called the Shinobi Council? They're the one who rule over the academy. The civilian council only could rule over a part of the academy, but the Shinobi Council rules over it. So they could decide if I should be kicked out or not. Your mother can't. Meaning your mother has no power, really. She can close restaurants and owns apartments. And secondly, Sakura, before you start doing that, Naruto then just walks off, and then Sakura, then after the day ends, Sasuke gets healed and everyone's going home. We skip to Sakura after the day ends. She tells her mom that she should close down the Namikaze compound, which The other council members, when they hear Naruto's a part of that clan, thinks it's a demon clan, so they decide, yeah, let's close it down. So they decide to close the place down. And when when everyone wakes up to see that the council, the civilian council have already issued for that compound to be closed down, everyone in the Shinobi, everyone in the Namikaze clan gets kicked out. Naruto's infuriated. Naruto's infuriated and calls from a clan meeting with all the clan elders in the Namikaze clan. So he then says, we need to really get some bolts screwed into their heads. And then everyone in the room agrees with in the clan meeting. And then Minato, acting like he's the clan head, which he told the Hokage. No, the truth is, Minato decided to tell the whole entire truth. But he didn't tell it to the elders, he told it to the council. That he wasn't really Minato then tells the other clan heads that he wasn't really the clan head of the Namikaze. The truth is, it was Naruto who's the clan head. So I'm just a fake one to try to let him go to school, so he's the true leader. And Naruto then just gets really pissed at this, goes to the council meeting the next day, and then the civilian council then says, the civilian council calls Naruto, including the shinobi, everyone's sighing, and the civilians like, yeah, we demand for the execution of Naruto Uzumaki. All of them shout, and Naruto and Namikaze. And then every single person in the council room are like dumbfounded. And then they're like, you can't execute a shinobi. And then he's like, he's not a shinobi, he's in the academy, he can be executed if you want. He's still a civilian. And secondly, even though he's a part of the shinobi clan, he's still regarded as a civilian, so we can still kill him, if we like to or not. And then everyone just looks at each other, and then they're like, okay, who the flip gave the council them so much power? And then Naruto then all the what do you call it? The civilian council says Naruto Uzumaki to be executed the next morning at daybreak. So start saying your goodbyes, demon, to your demonic clan. And then Naruto then says, first of all, there's one issue about that. You can't really kill me. First of all, you guys are really big idiots to think you can just kill a clan head. You guys are really big idiots if you want to execute a clan head, because that's just stupid. And then they're like, yeah, we can. And then Naruto's like, no, you can't. First of all, you can't execute a clan head. Can you even execute a clan head, I see? No. Then Surukujin steps up, aka Minato. He's like, yes, he can't really execute Lord Naruto. And then everyone's like, why? Then they're like, why are you calling him Lord Naruto? And then he's like, because first of all, I'm actually not the true clan head. The truth is, he's actually the clan head. Secondly, I'm just a vice clan head, so I'm not really the real clan head. And it's justified. He actually owns the property. He's actually Naruto Uzumaki. First of all, do anything stupid, and you die. You can't execute a clan head, secondly. And thirdly, I am a clan head, and secondly, you really are. First of all, you won't believe me, but I'm actually a clan head, but the truth is, I can't really become the clan head of my clan. The reasons why, because I'm still a kid, and I'm still a minor, so I can't do that. And secondly, try killing someone a part of the main branch. In my clan, if my clan kill someone a part of the main branch, or frame them from something, is actually a law. Kill them, that means war. And you don't want the Hind Leaf to go into war, do you? And then lose the war in the process, and then die. And you guys will be massacred. And secondly, you can't really do that because then that's some war. And thirdly, I'm actually a shinobi of the Hind Leaf, so you can't really kill me. So have good luck. And secondly, you can't really kill someone a part of a clan who just came. If you were to do that, and the person, you're executing me for no direct reason. I did not even commit any crime, so that is framing someone. You killed multiple men. I did not. And then the civilian council was shut up, and the Hokage then orders the civilian council to be kicked off the premises, and they get kicked off because they were not supposed to do that. So yes, Naruto passes the graduation. Mizuki on the other hand doesn't really think about couldn't really trick any students, so he decides to steal it, and he gets captured by the Hokage, and then he gets killed. Yeah, so bye bye Mizuki. And yeah. Peace. And yeah, this is the end of the video.